Yo, YouTubers, how you're doing out there? So it's a Scottish special for my Scottish viewers out there who might be watching. I don't know if you see this being uploaded, but you'll be kenning me, or you'll be kenning me, remembering me from the Isle of Man, right? Right, yo YouTubers, how you're doing out there? Now, all jokes aside, no, okay. This is yo YouTubers anyway. How's it been? It's been a while, hasn't it, folks, since you've heard me talking and that, because as you all probably guessed from the recent uploads, um, I was in the Isle of Man um, a couple of weeks ago. So I was away for 2 weeks basically, making me films and just basically enjoying myself. It's me little festal holiday time off or time out. Instead of going to Glastonbury or whatever, I was hoping to actually busk in the Isle of Man, but it's just too much taking the stuff there. So I thought I'll leave it till next year. And maybe next year, I don't know. I'm hoping to go busking this year. I'm hoping to go to Europe before the summer's over or whatever. Won't say where or when, just in case anyone's watching might disagree with my routines and that. But anyway, this is a kind of Bushy's special list because well, I mean, I don't know. The videos I've recorded, I've done it. What I've been uploading, folks, by the way, it's not in any chronological order. I've done it so it's like, it's not like the beginning when I get there and then the usual in order. It's all kind of like, you know what I mean. And I actually met my first TT rider, the very first. I've been to 5 TTs now, folks, and that's the first time I've ever gone to the paddock area to film the bikes and things, because I'm not really a bike enthusiast. The reason that I go to the Isle of Man is my sister lives there basically, and she invited me over for the TT, and she persuaded me to go there for the first time a few years back, and I loved it. It was the festival vibe. It's just brilliant, the bands and stuff like that. I know you can't see it when you watch it on screen. You can't really get the gist of the vibe there, but it's kind of magical. Like, it's in the middle of the Irish Sea, and it's a tiny island. Any of my viewers in America or whatever, I don't know, check out the Isle of Man on Google Earth or whatever. It's just a little tiny place, but it's crazy. And another reason I go there is for the beer. Bushy's beer in particular. They've got all kinds of ales there, but like, I love real ale, I'm not like an alcoholic or anything yet. But from the first time I tried Bushy's beer, I've been hooked on it, and you can't buy it in the mainland in England or whatever. You can't buy it anywhere else except in the Isle of Man. I've even tried finding it online and ordering it and things. You can't buy it. You've got to go to the Isle of Man to get it. So I bring some back with me. And oh man, it's just, I don't know, if you appreciate drinking beer and you're watching this and you want to look for the ultimate drink. I don't know, some people might disagree with me. I don't know, I'm imagining things. But anyway, because of that, here's me token. That's like tribute. This is like a little toast to Dean Harrison, who won the senior race. It's crazy. I met Dean Harrison and he gave me his autograph. You might have seen the video. It's going well, actually, views and that. Like, remember, I'm not monetized or anything. And he actually went on to win the senior race, which is a big deal. It's 6 laps around the island. I mean, the course is like 30 something miles, 37 miles or something, and they do that 6 times. I mean, it's a mad race. It really is crazy. I haven't put my videos up of the races yet because you don't see much. It's like when you're actually standing by the track watching them go past, it's like you can barely make them out. It's crazy. Right, but anyway, it just so happens the senior rider, senior winner, the big race, the blue ribbon race, the only rider I've ever met, and that was his fate. It's funny, on the video I say something like, oh, I think I'll let him win now because he gave me his autograph, just joking, you know what I mean? And he actually won the senior race against the odds. It was crazy, like, because Hickman was meant to be, well, he was way ahead, like, you know what I mean? Then his bike packed in or started having problems. But anyway, TT, fantastic time. That's what I'm back here, and I'm just testing me console and me microphone for this kind of thing. Yeah, I'm recording, and a little bit of fun just to launch me ship again as a speaker, because I will be doing some speeches and stuff soon, right, folks. So I've got a load of, it's the first time I took a high def camera as well to the Isle of Man. We camcorder. I don't use a phone, you see, guys, and the phone's a good quality and that, like. But little tip for anyone who wants to film the TT: don't use a phone. Use a proper camcorder with a swivel screen, because you can go above people's heads and look at the screen while you're filming. Because they go past so fast, and you go, wow. That's one of my little tips, that, I don't know why people will use a phone, because when you hold a phone above people's heads, you can't look at the screen, can you? And aim it properly, like. Anyway, I'm just watching the mic levels on this in case it goes up or whatever. So anyway, but nice thing is, I came back and I actually managed to smuggle some of the, this is the stuff, guys, look at that. I mean, I'm in the mainland in England, and I've got, honestly, words cannot describe how I feel holding this bottle in my hand. And I've got a few of them, like, you know what I mean? I've actually bought some back so I can treat someone else. You've got to try this beer. It is absolutely amazing. I don't know, I might be imagining it, but I won't name names on YouTube or whatever, but person in particular, I want him to do a review. I want him to review it on, if he's never tried it still, if he hasn't gone over the Isle of Man secretly and tried it, like, I'll give him a couple of bottles and he's got to try it, like, and do a review and tell me what you think, honest opinion. It's Manx Ale, look, man. Manx Ale, brewery conditioned, premium, alcoholic, 4.4%. Little map of the island. I mean, and you know what I did while I was on the island, because you can buy the pints. I'll put a clip up in a minute. This is what the point of this video is. It's a bit of fun. I've got a lookalike to show you, right, folks, what we call a lookalike, or the lucky likey. An amazing lookalike from a bit of footage I filmed in the TT while I was in the TT in the tent in Bushy's. It's called Bushy's Tent, right? It's like a beer tent, and everyone's, there's all kinds of beers. They sell other beers there as well, like, right? But that's their own brand, Bushy's, right? And you buy it in the supermarket in the Isle of Man, and this is like £1.70 a bottle, right? Whereas if you buy a pint of it, it's £3 a pint. Do you understand? So, like, instead of going to Bushy's Tent while I'm in my sister's or whatever, when I'm on the campsite, I go out and buy bottles of this and carry them to the campsite and drink this in my tent or whatever, like, right? And I collected the bottle tops. I actually collected all the bottle tops of all the bottles I drank while I was on the island during the TT, and this is not including the pints of Bushy's I bought while I was at the tent watching the bands and stuff, watching the rock bands or whatever. And I counted the bottle tops when I got back, and there were 40 bottle tops. I cannot believe it, and that's not including the pints of beer I bought. I cannot believe that, you know what I mean? 40 bottles of Bushy's in 2 weeks, and I'm used to, like, drinking, say, 4 bottles of beer a week. Back here normally, like, nice beers, I'll buy some kind of nice beer, and I'll, like, maybe once a week, 4 bottles. The only time I drink too much is when I go and watch Liverpool matches, as you'll see. I put videos up of me watching the Liverpool Champions League game. That was another major factor in the TT. It was like, it was the TT, the festival, Bushy's beer, all that business, and then I went to a pub to watch the Liverpool match, which was just chaos. I didn't expect that many. I mean, it's not that far from Liverpool, the Isle of Man, so I sort of expected a lot of Liverpool fans, but it was funny, it was crazy, it was a good night. At the end of it, I put the videos up of after the match where there was a band on in that place doing Thin Lizzy songs and that, but most of the videos are all covers and bands are playing cover versions, so I've got to be wary of the copyright restrictions. I actually posted the video up of, you know, Mo Salah's penalty when I was in the pub. Believe it or not, UEFA had copyrighted that, so I couldn't actually share it. It got blocked worldwide, so that's why the Mo Salah goal isn't there and the beginning of everyone going crazy, because. And the other one I posted and it got blocked worldwide, so I had to take it down, was when they lifted the cup, you know what I mean? Because the pub was just chaos, man, you know, when they only lift the cup and everyone was going, ooh, you know, they all went crazy. It was funny. So I've got to try and edit them. I haven't got a program where I can edit high def vids, but yeah, the whole thing's been an experiment using a high def camcorder for the first time, believe it or not. All these years, everyone's on 4K now, and here's me getting getting a high def camera, like. So anyway, I'm gonna open this now so I can carry on talking. And it's like, oh man, you don't realize how much I love this beer. I'd like a toast. I'm gonna drink a toast like to Dean Harrison for winning the senior. I mean, what's the date today? It's the 21st of June 2019, and I've just got kind of settled down. I've had to put new strings on my guitar and I didn't practice. I didn't play my guitar for 2 weeks, and my pads on my fingertips have gone, and I've had to start again. It's like being a beginner, you know, it hurts your fingers and all that. Horrible. Because I was hoping to take my guitar with me, like. But anyway, I'll carry on waffling. Oh, look, I'm in the mainland. I mean, I've had 2 of these actually, but I'd had some lager, but I put these in the cupboard, you know, sort of. I won't even think that they're there, so I can forget about them and then have a little, you know, like flashback to the Isle of Man. But a couple of nights ago, I was watching some videos on YouTube, and I drank some ordinary lager what I bought in the supermarket here, and I had 2 spare of these, and I drank them after drinking some lager. So, but you don't get the joy of them on that. You've got to have these on their own. You've got to not mix them with nothing. You know what I mean? Nothing before or after. Just this beer. But anyway, this is to Dean Harrison anyway, and all the other riders in the TT. They were all brilliant. What you don't realise in the TT guys is when they're all going really fast, and they're roughly about the same speed. There's just seconds between them, and every one of them are giving it their all. It's amazing. ITV don't cover it properly. They don't give credit to anyone who's not in the top 3 in any race. They just mention them fleetingly. When you're standing there watching them go past, they're all going like crazy, man. It's off its head. It's not like anything I've ever seen before. You know, it shouldn't be illegal. It should be illegal, really. I don't even know, you know, why they want to do that. Like, it's nearly 200 mile an hour, like, you know what I mean? But when you hear them go past, they're like, and you think, man, that's like noise pollution and just pure madness. But all of the riders, guys, you know what I mean? Like, I'm drinking a toast to all of them because they're absolutely amazing sportsmen, and none of them are knobheads, you know. They're all like really nice people, do you know what I mean? If you watch any interviews with them, they're all sound, and Guy Martin speaks for itself, doesn't it? He's become a celebrity now, you know what I mean? He's a sound fella, isn't he? Anyway, all the TT riders, man, especially Dino for winning the senior. You know, toast. Oh man, my first drink this for, well, about a week or something, I'm not sure. Oh man, this looks like old school beer. It's really nice. Oh man, like a loaf of bread. Like a Hovis loaf. Well, anyway, as I carry on drinking this bowl, and by the way, to a certain person who watches this video, make sure I'm keeping some bottles for you to try this. You know what I mean? Man, it's gonna be like Mission Impossible, but I'll make sure. But this is the video. The point of this upload, right, is a look-alike. Right, now while I was in the Bushies tent, the first night I went wandering, which was like the 30th of May, I went into the tent on my own, into Bushies tent, watching the bands, started getting bevied on the gold and stuff, like, And I met these two dudes from Scotland, Blair and Jamie, right? These two dudes who were just randomly speak to people, you know, and it's all, like, the atmosphere is great, you know, it's like a festival atmosphere, everyone talks to each other, right? But anyway, I was talking to these people, like, and they actually bought me, one of them, they'd never tried Bushy's beer, you know what I mean? They were drinking whatever beer, they didn't know anything about it, they were at the Bushy's tent for the first time in their lives, you know what I mean? And it was the first TT, and I say, haven't you tried Bushy's beer yet? Like, and one of them was like, no, is it alright? Like, I was like, yeah, man. So he bought me a pint and got himself a pint, right? So he come back to the table. And he was trying it for the first time, you know what I mean? But anyway, I was looking at one of them, like, I'll show you in a minute, and I was thinking, I know him from somewhere. You know, when you look at a familiar face, you think you know them from somewhere, and it was like YouTube, and I couldn't, you know, when like the lucky like factor, I was thinking, oh man, his face is so familiar, and I was actually thinking, it can't be him. He's not the guy that goes on YouTube, he talks about guitars and that, because I sort of like remembered who I was thinking of. But he's American, this fella, right? But look at this for lookalikes, right? I'll show you the lookalike. Amazing lookalike this, right? But I actually thought I was thinking, no, he's from Scotland, this lad, so he cannot be the guy from America. But what's this for lookalike, man? Right, I'll just shrink the screen and then, right, I'll show you the clip of where I've only just met these lads, you know, only young lads, and they were just like dead friendly and that, and they bought me a drink because I put them onto Bushy's. They actually bought me a pint. What's this lad drinking his first pint of Bushy's? But look at his face. Right, I actually haven't posted this on YouTube yet, you know what I mean? I thought I was saving it, like, I was thinking, oh, you've got to see this, like, oh, where is it? Have I closed it? Please tell me I didn't close it. I must have. Alright. Oh, man. Right. TT. Right. There we go. Right.
Blair! This is Blair! And no, it's a video camera. But I will later. This is Blair and Jamie from Scotland.
Here he is. Right. See you in a minute.
First pints of Bushy's. That's right. Walking on TT 2019. TT 2019.
Right, okay. Now the lookalike. Right, see his face there, right? I don't know if this is actually frozen on the screen. Oh no, why did this shrink that, man? Oh, there it is, right? That's I went to the top, didn't I? Right, okay, that's it. Right. Is that visible on the screen? It's gotta be, hasn't it? Yeah, right, okay. Now, the lookalike. Look at this for lookalike. You can see his face there now. Now, I might get a copyright restriction for this vid, but I'm only going to show a clip of it because there's some dude's channel on YouTube, and he's American, right? Well, here we go. He's going to come on the screen now. Look at this for lookalike.
Guitar gear, especially boutique guitars and boutique builders, you probably have run into the CNC versus handmade debate at some point in the past. Now, this is a point of controversy for a lot of guitar players. Some people...
Is that amazing lookalike or what? I thought I was like sitting talking to the Scottish lad thinking, where have I seen his face before, man? Oh, he looks so familiar. There you go, watch, man.
The Bushy's! Right. First pints of Bushy's!
And then we go to this.
People prefer the handmade version, which is the old school way of doing it using a machine called a pin router, whereas other people.
Alright. I don't know how that'll look on the screen, you know, the full screen. Okay. Back to the ugly man. Oh man, it's that brilliant lookalike or what? It's just a bit of fun, you know what I mean, folks? But I thought I'd explain myself. It's amazing watching that with this in my hand, you know what I mean? It's like, wow. But yeah. Oh my word. Ooh. You shouldn't smack, you shouldn't go on YouTube, because people actually complain, don't they? You know what I mean? Alright, so what do you think, folks? What do you think of that looky likey? That was Jamie from Scotland, and what's this guy's name? His channel, Rhett Shull, Rhett, RHETTSHULL, Shull. And I know him from Rick Beato videos. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Rick Beato. You know, the music teacher, the expert musician, you know. He's friends with him, and that's where, and I was talking to the Scottish dude going, oh man, his face rings a bell. Who is it, man? Oh, who's that fella remind me of? Unbelievable. Well, yeah, some speeches come up soon. Like I say, I'm just testing this me microphones and my camera, and then see if everything's working all right, because I had to unplug everything. I was away for 2 weeks, you know what I mean, and I didn't really want anyone to know I was going there, because I always worry about my part, you know, being empty and that, like. So I sort of kept it a secret, like, you know. Before I go off, I'll show you a little clip of a couple of clips of the actual racing, like, and how ridiculously fast they are, you know. Just close this down. There we go.
Praise the buses!
Subscribe to me. Champagne. The champagne, that, like. Alright, so close the YouTube page down, right? Just that one more look then. Close all, right? Right, close that, like. I don't know, no, it wouldn't have come up that, would it? Because my picture's in full anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, okay, let's do another video just before we get off. I'll just show you a couple of the bikes, basically, before I get off. Shrink the ugly man down to the corner again. And this is the senior race, guys. I was actually had a decent little spec to watch the senior race, and I'll just show you like a little bit of the first lap and the last lap, basically. You see Dean Addison going past the high speed, like, and then, oh, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. It's this one. 2. Right, so what's this? This is the first lap. There's Connor Cummins. That's Connor Cummins. You see that, man? I'll go back to the start. That's Dino then. Connor Cummins. You can just barely make them out. And that's the first lap of the senior from where I was watching the races. You can hear the birds singing there. Some more bikes coming now, I think. There they come. Oh, there's the helicopter. You can hear the helicopter. Yeah, but this is the senior race.
Talking as they go. We're at the senior TT right now, so this is actually a race happening 2 meters away from me. It's good that they do this because what people don't realize is noise is pollution, right?
That's, oh man.
It's just like being in Manila today.
It reminds me of a joke. What's the fastest cave? Yes, Hickman went past there, you can tell because the helicopter was over the top, like, he was in the lead at the time. Come on. Right, okay. That's just insane. Okay, to the next one. To the last lap. To the last lap. Right, no, what was it? 37, yeah, right. This is the last lap. And you can tell it's the last lap because everyone starts clapping, you know, as they go past. You don't see this on TV. You see the helicopter up there. Let's see, I'm up there in the background, up in the sky, little tiny dot, the helicopter. That's what you see on the telly. The camera films the race from above. But watch the way they all start clapping as they go past. This is Dean Allison comes past first. And this is just before the finish line, by the way, where I am. I'm not far from the finish line. I see Dean coming past now. There we go. That was it. Finish line's about 100 yards down that road. You see Connor Cummins next, who was third. This is the last lap, by the way, like I say. I haven't posted these yet because it's like loads of people post them and it's kind of like, well, you don't see much, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh man. This is a high def camera, you can see right by the shadows there. It's a nice sunny day, lovely day. I'm just, oh, this bushes is just kicking in now. Here we go, here's Connor. I think that was it. What's the fastest cake in the world? Scone. That's what it's like. You don't. Oh. Yeah. I think Peter Hickman comes past in second. He was in second place. Remember, they don't race against each other. It's all time trial where they, it's all based on the time that they go get round the laps. 6 laps, 37 miles. Unbelievable. But yeah, I can imagine loads of people watching this thinking, oh, I'm not even into bikes. Look at the sunshine out, lovely day. But yeah, this is just for fun. Here we go, here's Hickey, I think. You'll have to pause it and check it. What's high def anyway? High def camera. Yeah, I'll say Dino 1. Dino 1? Yeah. Right. Alright. We'll just close that down now. Anyway, just a bit of fun, and like I said, I'm just testing all my recording things and see if this works, and before I do some speeches and that, like. So yeah. toast to all the riders of the TT. They were all fantastic. They're all brilliant, to be honest. And you can see by the speeds they go past the camera, there's not much between them. They're all basically roughly around a similar speed, basically. Just seconds between them. Okay, I won't bore you anymore. Yeah, TT 2019, it was fantastic. Always have a good time. But I was hoping to be playing them and I didn't, but next year maybe. Oh my word. Wonderful beer. Bushies, if you're watching, please get me on the tent, playing on the stage. They're all Isle of Man bands, you know what I mean? They're not allowed to, I don't think they put anyone on from England or whatever, like. They're all bands that play the pubs in the Isle of Man. At Bushies. Well, it'd be cool if I can get a gig there. Contact me, Roller Coaster Ride. Because I've done a bit of everything, didn't I? I filmed the TT, I filmed the bands, I filmed like people having a laugh. Liverpool winning the Champions League, which was a marvellous thing to watch, you know what I mean, in the pub with all these Liverpool fans. Brilliant, brilliant. So anyway, I've been holding a couple of bottles of these back for you there out there in Dreamland. You've got to try this beer. I want to see you do a review. Oh, hiccups. Alright now. My microphone level seems to be working, everything seems to be working okay. Anything else I've got to say? Yeah, I think we're done. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I will be back soon with some speeches, and I'm writing new songs as well. I'm trying to work on me finishing my set for my busking set, and I'm hoping to go in a rehearsal room so I can blast out my vocals properly and record the entire set in a rehearsal room to see what people think of it, and maybe I can sell it as a DVD or something while I'm out in the field, kind of thing, that people want to buy. I don't know, you know what I mean, I haven't worked that out yet. Like, number one on the dog, you might have seen the new addition to the family, Missy, called Missy because of a dog. There's actually a video on me channel of a dog singing the blues with me, like, called Missy, when she was a pup. And she wasn't a Dalmatian, like, but you know, it's just look, it's brand new. Someone actually dropped it at Bushy's venue when I was with my sister, and it was just on the floor, and we picked it up, and no one claimed it or whatever. It was just mad the way, you know what I mean. It's like, you know, got them both together, like Duke and Missy. They're me lucky mascots to take out, whatever, like. But yeah, Dino, congratulations if you'd ever watched this. Well done. And toast to all the riders, you're all brilliant. The Birchall brothers as well, they're fantastic. They run away with it every year. The Birchall brothers have become like the Stephen Hendry of sidecar racing, you know. Remember Stephen Hendry, the snooker player that never seemed to lose? He was on the telly all the time. Stephen Hendry. That's what the Birchall brothers are like now, man. They just can't be beaten. So yeah, that was it. It's been a brilliant year. Liverpool winning the European Championship, fantastic. And I was pissed off that I wasn't there. You know, I would have gone to Liverpool with my camera to film all these celebrations and that, like, but I was stuck in the Isle of Man. I couldn't get back. There was actually people at the Isle of Man, right, guys, who watched the TT. This dude from Liverpool, he usually camps where I camp. He's got like a camper van. He goes with his missus and that. And he actually went to the game from the he went to the TT from Liverpool to watch the TT. When the football match, he had a season ticket or whatever, and we won a ticket in a ballot. So he went from the Isle of Man to watch the Liverpool match in the Champions League, winning the Champions League, and then came back to the Isle of Man to watch the TT. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, it's a pain getting to the Isle of Man, you know what I mean, while all that's going on, because there's so many people and that. And he actually went to see the Champions League game as well, getting back to the island. I was like, oh man, what a weird, crazy thing, man. But anyway, yeah, Congratulations to Liverpool, LFC, my Magic Cup. Amen, amen. That's me token bottle opener I bought. Fridge magnet. So yeah, yeah, I hope them lookalikes were on the screen properly. Like, I'd have to check anyway. Stop recording and that. Like, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back up with some speeches soon. Stay tuned. Roller coaster ride signing out, and this is just kicking in, and I'm really happy to be here in Birkenhead on the Wirral with Bushies. It's like, oh man. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the uploads, and whoever was disliked one of my videos, shame on you. There's no need for that, is there? Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you later.